Is it working?
Let me know when you guys hear me again.
You are good to go.
There you go.
Wonderful. Alrighty. More props, because I like props today. If you have string, brilliant. If not, picture a wonderful little square on the ground, a plus sign. And you're going to start doing 4-corner bouncing. Trying to hit each corner. Really get those feet going. Try and be as accurate as possible. Hit each of the 4 corners. Switch directions. Ah, messed up my own square. Nicely done. From here, we're going to do what's called cell pattern 1 form. So you're going to do no stances, just the footwork. And just like the basic pattern. So pattern number 1 basic. Tumbe, hands flat, arms across, out, together, strike. 100 set, curl, across. Big wide swing, itty bitty little stance, back fist, and elbow. First count, you'll look to the left, arms go to the right, step, double O knife. No stances, just nice and small. Next, we do that C step with the right leg. Steps in, and then steps out, punch. Next count, left leg, steps in, steps out, punch. Look over that shoulder, turn back around, set. Left leg, steps in, steps out, punch. Next leg, steps in, steps out, punch, and finish. Let's do that a couple more times and really focus on the footwork with it. Pattern number 1 basic. Tumbe, hands flat, across, out, together, strike. 100 set, curl, across, big swing, small stance, back fist, elbow. First count, look left, step, double O knife. Remember, C step, our back leg moves in that C, punch. Back leg moves in the C, punch. Step and turn, set. C step, punch. C step, punch, and finish. I have no idea if that's comfortable or not. We're going to keep practicing. We're going to do it a little bit quicker. We're going to do it in sets of 3. Ready? Pattern number 1 basic. Tumbe, pop, pop, together, strike. 100 set. Ready? Hung up. Step, look. Duel. Set. Nice quick. C-step punch. C-step punch. Net. Toss. Yes. Really making sure you've got the footwork and the punch. You know what? Let's go back and do that again. Step and turn. Step and punch. Step and punch. Look. Turn. Step and punch. Step and punch. And finish. Nicely done. Shaking those legs out. Shaking those arms out. Start doing a bit of a boxer shuffle. You're going to be in your stance, your hands are up, you're facing your feet forwards and backwards. As you step forwards, extend a jab. Every time that foot lands, the jab is extended with this step. Now, we're going to make things real confusing. As you step back, you extend the cross. Step forwards, jab. Step back, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross. If you're having troubles keeping up, totally okay. Feel free to slow it down. These aren't super technically correct punches either. They're all about rhythm and tempo right now. Matching it to your feet. Nicely done, shaking everything out. We're gonna do some very basic shoulder rolls real quick. If you have hardwood, I highly recommend you focus on working like a sitting back break fall or sitting beside break fall unless if you're comfortable doing shoulder rolls on hardwood, which is really good for your learning. Starting off on your knees, hands on the ground, inside that lead knee. Tuck that chin down, away from the lead knee. That shoulder is going to go forwards just that little bit. I stick my butt way over my head and fall into that shoulder roll. Let's do it again. Knees up, hands on the inside. Chin down, head away from the knee. Right leg's in front. I do my right shoulder roll, bum and leg over the head. Nice done. Just a few more practice. You can just do nice and small, really small form, low, slow, easy shoulder rolls. Hands down, tuck head, lift your butt. Hands down, tuck the head, lift your butt. Let's do two more. Hands down, head tuck, lift your butt. Hands down, head tuck, lift your butt. Nicely done, shaking out those legs. We're gonna do some step and glides now. Proper step and glide. Instead of just a light boxer shuffle, we're in that stance. We're moving both legs forwards, both legs back. We're trying to maintain that stance. So step and glide forwards. My front leg lifts to move. My back leg pushes and then joins. Moving backwards is the same thing. Lift the back leg, push off the front leg, and move. Step and glide forwards, lift, push. Step and glide backwards, lift, push. Step and glide forwards, step and glide back. Forwards, back. Forwards, back. Forwards, back. Really make sure that your stance is staying in those even proportions. You're not stepping too far forwards. You're not stepping too narrow. You're trying to keep those four corners, those opposite corners in that stance. Let's switch sides. Lift the front leg, push off the back. Moving forwards. Lift the back leg, push off the front, moving back. Step and glide, step and glide, step and glide, step and glide. Nicely done, switching sides. As we step forwards now, step and glide jab, step and glide back, cross, step and glide jab. As that foot lands, the jab has done its extension. Step and glide back, finish the step. Load the back leg with your weight, drive forwards with that cross. Step and glide jab, step and glide back, set, cross. Forwards plant jab, back, set, cross. Pop, bam, pop, bam. Nice. Nice and easy with that footwork. Lots of practice on the ability to move around is huge. And step and glide can be used with more than just the jab cross. Nicely done. Shaking out your arms and legs a little bit and roll it back. Let's review our elbows. Elbows 1, 2, 3, and 4. Starting off. It's like we're about to do a big uppercut, but instead of using our arm, it stays tucked in. We load our stance and lift that rear elbow forwards, elbow 1. Let that arm go up to the ceiling, make that fist. You drop the arm down as you drop your stance, elbow 2. Roll that arm out. You're going to bring it behind you as you rotate, elbow 3. C step forward, set the weight on the front leg, and you're throwing a hook, but tucking that arm in, elbow 4. Let's do that again. Set nice and low, tuck that arm in, elbow 1, straight up. Let the hand extend, drop everything down, elbow 2. Roll the arm out, rotate, 3. C step forwards, you're throwing a hook just with an elbow, elbow 4. Let's do that other side. Set, lift, 1. Set, drop, 2. Set, twist, 3. C step, set, 4. Keep alternating sides to go nice and slow. Elbow 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nicely done, everybody. Shaking everything out again. Let's go back to the shoulder rolls real quick. Like I said, if you don't have a safe space for you to roll, so you're on hardwood or tile, or something that isn't soft and you're not comfortable, it's totally okay. Go ahead, sit down, and you can practice your sitting side drake falls. Still a very important way to land on the ground and stay safe, especially as Calgary gets that wonderful freeze and rethaw cycle, thaw and refreeze that is, absolute cancer for our sidewalks. Okay, so we're gonna go from our standing position, but our hands start on the ground. I'm still rolling over that lead leg, that lead shoulder, head tuck, head away, hands on the ground, and I'm just lifting my bum over my head, falling forwards with that shoulder roll. Set up again, right leg in front, I roll over my right shoulder, hands go down, tuck the head, plant, and roll. Just nice and smooth. And if you're not comfortable with that, keep going from your knees. Go to a step that really suits you. Hands down, tuck, and fall. Stance, head tuck, hands down, and fall. Nice. Now let's do 2 more of those, 1 per side. Set, tuck, fall. Set, tuck, and fall. Nicely done, everybody. Shaking everything out. Rhythm back. So just like we can do our step and glide forwards and backwards, we're now going to do it left and right. My left leg picks up. I push off my right leg. I go to the left. Pick up my right leg. Push off the left. I go to the right. Lift, push, left. Lift, push, right. Step and glide left. Step and glide right. Step and glide left. Step and glide right. Let's make it confusing now. Step and glide forwards. Step and glide left, back. Step and glide left. Step and glide right. Forwards. Back. Left. Right. Right. Left. Back. Forwards. Forwards. Back. Left. Right. Left. Right. Back. Forwards. Nice. Like 2 minutes a day, if you just work on your step and glides, keeping that stance nice and even so you're not overstepping one direction or the other, being able to keep that good position is so important, especially for sparring. This is a really good way to build up your distancing for sparring. So we've got a jab forwards and a cross going backwards. We step to the left. Our weight's on that lead leg. So we can throw an extended jab or maybe a hook, and that gives us a really solid, powerful punch. Step and glide right, same thing. We've got that powerful cross. We can throw an uppercut. We can throw a short range hook. But step and glide left, let's throw that hook. Pop. Step and glide right, set that weight on that back leg. Uppercut. Left. Hook. Right. Uppercut. Left. Hook. Right. Uppercut. Let's put it all together. Step and glide forwards. Jab. Step and glide back. Cross. Left. Hook. Right. Uppercut. Forwards, jab, back, cross, left, hook, right, uppercut. Nicely done. We're going to review our knife bends now real quick. Keeping everything nice and solid to your forearm, fingers together, thumb tucked in. We're going to go through just our base 4 angles. It's like we're making that cross in front of us. Getting into those stances. Roll back. Set that arm up like you're doing your elbow. You're going to extend the hand. And not only are you chopping with the hand, you're dropping with your stance for knife hand 1. Bring it across your body. My right hand goes to my left shoulder. Left hand stays up. Unwind 2. Starting off the top, drop 1, wind up, unleash 2, draw it back. Big circle, and I'm chopping from the other direction 3. Off the top, 1, across, 2, draw, 3, and we're going to bring that hand to our center line. It's not going to the outside. Keep my elbow where it is, and it rotates to the inside of my arm, inside my shoulder, and up. 4. Chamber. 1, across, 2, draw, 3, drop, 4. Let's switch sides. Same thing though. Chamber 1, across, 2, draw, 3, drop, 4. Let's keep alternating, and if you want, just practice the one side so you can get comfortable with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switching sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nicely done. Now, for those that aren't able to shoulder roll, what I want you to start working on is from a kneeling position, you're going to put your forearms on the ground, stick your feet out behind you, lift those hips a little bit up in the air, and turn your head. This is your basic kneeling front break fall. Once again, a nice, safe way to fall on the ground. Palms out in front, not towards each other, but out. Elbows level with your shoulder. You're going to land forearms, feet, head. And just go from kneeling. Just nice and low, nice and easy. Forearms, feet, head. Now, if you're able to shoulder roll and comfortable, find a spot where you're on that pad and go right up to your full stance. Tuck your head, just one smooth motion. Hands to the ground, lift your bum over your head into that. Shoulder roll. You can go fast, you can go slow, whatever you're comfortable with, provided you have the space and the safety to do so. Tuck that head, all in one smooth motion. Tuck that head, all one smooth motion. If you're looking for a challenge with this, find a line. I'm gonna illustrate a line here. I'm not actually gonna roll on this, that would suck. But as straight as I can make this line, my goal is to have my body roll along this so that I end up still on that line at the end. If you've got like a piece of tape or a string, something you're not gonna feel on your back, you wanna set yourself up so you're centered on it, do that shoulder roll, and pop. See if you're still on the line. So I'm gonna test your direction and your balance. Very important in those shoulder rolls. Nicely done, everybody. Let's do a quick review of what we've done today. So, we started off with a bit of a warm-up, and we did our cell form pattern 1. So let's go through cell form pattern 1 again. Pattern 1 basic. Tumbe, hand slap. Across, flower, together, strike. Huntable set, curl. Across, big swing, teeny stance. Back fist, elbow. Nice. First count. We look to the left, hands to the right, step so we're facing left, double O knife block, left hand out past the leg, right hand to your belly button. As Instructor Lucas is probably watching, he's probably going to say some of you may not know where your belly buttons are, so really make sure you're hitting the belly button and not somewhere else. Set, C-step, punch, set, back leg comes in, step out, punch. Look over your shoulder, hands up in front, step across, double O knife. Set, C-step, punch. Set, C-step, punch, and finish. We do have our patterns up online, so if you want reference for that, you can find it on our website. And if you want to practice, this is a wonderful thing to practice at home. Absolutely love it. We went through our shoulder rolls, so we could do some basic ones at home. Right from kneeling, nice and low to the ground, tuck that head. Lift your bum over your head. To a standing position, your hands on the ground, already loading that weight over your shoulders and falling forwards. And finally, just from standing, tucking that head, and being able to shoulder roll nice and smooth and hopefully on a line. And finally, we reviewed some of our footwork and striking. So our stepping glide, stepping with the leg that's in that direction, pushing off the other leg. We can go all 4 main directions with this. We can add in our striking, so it helps us practice for things like sparring and our movement, which is awesome. Also, we reviewed our basic striking, including elbows and knife hands. Elbow 1, lifting it up, dropping with 2, twisting with 3, C-step, elbow 4. Lift 1, drop 2, twist 3, C-step, 4. Knife hands, drop with 1, draw across 2, draw across 3, lift 4. Drop with 1, twist with 2, twist with 3, lift with 4. Nicely done, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. They are posted on our website after the fact, so if you did miss a lesson, you can always catch it after. We'll do a quick mock drill up, and we'll do a coach's corner. Ready? Show. Jedet. Kanye. Makto Jambi. Makto Shisha. Makto Baro. Show. Jedet. Kanye. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Instructor Chris had written something down about a bike crash that he wanted us to talk about. I have no idea what he's talking about, but I do have a bike crash story that is absolutely wonderful. I was biking home from Edworthy Park, just by the river, and doing the big grueling climb to get out of the park. Got to the top of the hill. I'm like, yes, I'm free. So I just pin it. I'm biking hard and fast, and I'm coming up to a right-hand turn to go home. And I'm like, I'm going fast. It's probably a safe speed to corner. So I bank right into that corner, hit just a little bit of gravel, not even a patch, just like a couple pieces of stone, slide my bike out, and have wonderful amounts of road rash across my stomach, one hip, and both arms. It was wonderful. I ended up coming into the studio to teach for about 2 weeks as a mummy, completely wrapped in my upper body. It was great. A bunch of students wanted to poke my arms. It was not fun. But it was a really good reminder that for some of the choices we make, we may need to be ready for the various consequences that come with that. And sometimes if we think ahead as to what those consequences could be, it might help us make a different decision in that time. So if I'd thought ahead and say, you know what, I am going a little quick. What if there's something on the ground that makes it slippery or unstable? What if it's not safe? What could happen? And if I'm thinking to myself, you know what, serious road rash and a whole lot of mummification, maybe I'd make a different decision. I might not be that smart, but hopefully you guys can be. Thank you so much for tuning in for today's class. No announcements that I can think of, so we'll tune you guys back over to Instructor Mary and Instructor Ian. Have a fantastic afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Namaste.